Hey, you guys! Literally me. I'm Bunny. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I say stuff, and sometimes I do stuff. Happy Halloween, guys! We finally made it. After so many months of preparation, today's the day. I've got my Freddy Krueger sweater dress on, my little claw ring, and we are back in the Gothic Farmhouse kitchen for another Coven cocktail brought to you by the Witch's Brew. Today's cocktail is called Keep It Hexy. This is a drink that is supposed to clear a hex that has been cast on you via the evil eye. Now, if you don't know, the evil eye is actually an energy that somebody can put upon you by staring at you with a jealous or envious tone to the stare. This hex can actually follow you around and bring you bad luck. So what you want to do is take the precautions in order to rid yourself of that energy. And some of the ingredients that we are using today are going to help that. So let's get a mix-in. For this drink today, you are going to be needing blackberries, sage, peppercorns, lemon juice, simple syrup, grenadine, soda water, and today we are using bourbon. I'm bringing out my Four Roses, my favorite bourbon from the Spooky Bar. I'm actually taking some liberties with this drink today. In the book, it does call for vodka, but I have found that I like the taste of bourbon with the woody, earthy undertones of the sage and the black peppercorns, and then the sweetness of the simple syrup and the grenadine. It just kind of like balances it all out. Feel free, if you ever do want to make this drink, please use your favorite vodka. You can also make any of these drinks that I am showing you virgins by omitting the liquor and replacing with sparkling water, soda water, or a soda of your choice. You don't need to be a lush to enjoy these drinks. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my lemon juice just to get it out of the way. I'm going to be using my regular juicer. It probably would be easier to use one of those like hand juice thingies, but I don't have one, so we're just gonna get another arm workout today and squeeze that lemon juice. This recipe calls for 1 ounce of lemon juice per drink. Of course, I am making a double because my hubs and I are going to be enjoying it on this festive Halloween evening. And if you remember from the last video, or just general knowledge, you know that lemons are definitely a purification element. They're used in many ways to cleanse and purify, so it's very, very appropriate that they are included in this drink. Pretty sure I got about 2 ounces in there, so we're just gonna go with that. Working on my guns again. All right, I'm gonna set that aside because we are gonna be putting that in our mixer. All right, the next step is we are muddling again. Such a fun pastime. This recipe calls for 3 blackberries, 1 sprig of sage, and 5 black peppercorns per drink. Again, I'm making a double, so I am going to be placing 6 blackberries into the martini shaker. Then I have my 2 sprigs of sage. I have measured out 10 black peppercorns. So that's all going to go into the shaker. And then we're gonna take my trusty ice cream scoop muddler, and we're going to crush all those ingredients in the bottom. Now, if you are wondering about the lore of these ingredients, common green sage was actually ingested by the Native American culture to cleanse themselves of bad energy and spirits that they felt were trapped inside. And blackberries in Wiccan lore have always been used to ward off evil because the dark color of the berries and the thorny branches of the actual bush. And peppercorns also have a cleansing factor to them. I am not sure of the exact folklore of that, but hey, I'm putting them in here because Witch's Brew tells me, and I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Once you have all of those blackberries and release the oils of the sage and all those black peppercorns in there, you're gonna add in your ice and wet ingredients. I have my ice in there. So we're gonna take our lemon juice. We're gonna measure out 1 ounce of lemon juice, but remember, I'm making a double, so I'm going to be using 2 ounces. All right, let's get to the fun stuff. This drink calls for 1.5 ounces of bourbon per drink. Ooh, love that sound. So I am actually just going to be going ahead and filling 3 ounces in there. But if you were doing the 1.5, you would use the 1 and then the 1/2 ounce measure on the jig. And then to sweeten up this woody spicy drink, we're going to be adding 1 ounce, I'm using 2, of simple syrup. You can get simple syrup pretty much at any grocery store. It's just kind of like a sugar liquid that is used in a lot of bar drinks to sweeten it up a little bit. All right, remember, tightly put the lid on. We're gonna shake all of those up. Now in the book, it does say while you are shaking to go ahead and imagine the bad energy kind of conjuring up inside and getting ready to release. But you know, I gotta do a dance. Even if I am imagining bad energy getting ready to escape. All right, I'm going to grab my glasses. Look at these adorable glasses that I got with the skeleton hands. Perfect for Halloween. Oh wait, I gotta put some ice in here, so hold on a second. Okay, so I got the ice in there. Now, different from the last drink when we just poured it straight into the glass, this actually does need to be double strained. So I have this huge thing right here that I'm just going to put over my drink, and then you pour it in. You just want to make sure you're not getting any of the black peppercorns or sage leaves inside there. It also says that while you're pouring, it's to imagine the bad energy releasing from inside your body. So go ahead and use that ritual if you believe that that makes sense while you are pouring into your glass. So as you can see, you get this beautiful liquid in the bottom of the glass. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna top it with the club soda and then just a splash of grenadine. It's always a good sound, right? So just go ahead and fill your glass up with the sparkling water, club soda. I wouldn't use tonic water just because it has like a little bit of a tingy, I don't know, it's a flavor that I just like wouldn't want in this drink in particular. And then to top it off, just for this little Halloween, we're just gonna put a little splash of grenadine in there. It usually sinks to the bottom and kind of gives this really kind of like warm red glow, which is like very, very beautiful. And to finish off, I'm just gonna put a black drink stir in there and then just a sprig of sage. And there you go, guys. I mean, what a gorgeous Halloween cocktail, right? Am I right? Or am I right? Again, what would a cocktail video be without a taste test? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, it's delicious, guys. It's delicious. It kind of has that little bite from the bourbon, and then it's got that kind of woody and spicy feeling from the peppercorns and the sage, but also a very sweet taste from the grenadine, the simple syrup, and the blackberries. Yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. That's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could please like it, that would be awesome. If you could comment on if you would love to try this drink or are interested in another Coven Cocktails video, that would be awesomer. And if you could subscribe so you can follow all of my spooky antics, that would be the awesomest. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one.